everyone, my name is Yola. I'm a naturopathic doctor, and for our Wellness Wednesday video this week I'm going to talk about natural mosquito repellents and natural ways to deter mosquito bites and what to do when you get mosquito bites. So to start off with, the first thing we want to think about is we want to think about wearing long sleeve and long pants, because that's a good way to just make sure they don't bite us or have access to our skin. We also want to look really cool and roll up our socks over our pants, and the thicker the clothing, the better the deterrent. Okay, so long sleeves and long pants. Secondly, we know that mosquitoes don't do well when there's an air current, so you can always use a fan, and fans are quite effective at preventing them from coming near you. So when you sleep at night at the cottage or you're sitting outside, feel free to put a fan near you, turn it on, and just have it facing your body. The third thing you can do is you can definitely just get rid of any standing water near your porch or near your cottage or near your campsite, and that will help prevent mosquitoes from lingering and wanting to be near you. Okay, so those are some of the environmental things. In terms of natural mosquito repellents, I think there are so many products out there and it's quite confusing for people because we're not quite sure which ones are effective. I would recommend trying to avoid any DEET containing product because we know it is a neurotoxin, and we definitely don't want to use DEET on young infants, particularly infants under 6 months old. So some natural products that have been shown to be effective are products that contain oil of lemon eucalyptus. So this is not the same as essential oil of lemon eucalyptus. Oil of lemon eucalyptus is actually a concentrated form of that oil, and you need it to be at a certain concentration for it to be effective. We're looking at anywhere between 30 to 40% concentration. Okay, so look for that on the label. This oil has been shown to be as effective as DEET products that are 16 to 20% DEET containing, and they can be effective between 2 to 6 hours against mosquito bites, and definitely like up to 6 hours against black flies and other bugs. So it is a really effective product. It is recommended by Health Canada, and in the United States it's recommended by the CDC, and it can be found in Toronto at Mountain Equipment Co-op. There's a brand called Repel, and they do have it, and it's something that you can use while you're camping or you're cottaging. The only people who shouldn't use them are kids under 3 years old. So for kids under 3 years old, I would consider citronella-based, lavender, tea tree oil, catnip, peppermint oil-based products, but just be mindful that these products really need to be applied quite often. So you want to apply them at least every hour, and you still want to think about covering them up if they're quite young and strollers. You want to use the mosquito nets or bug nets so that they don't have exposure to mosquitoes. So what do we do when we get a mosquito bite? So I'm one of those people that mosquitoes love me. I always tell my friends and family that mosquitoes just like Chinese food, so they love feasting on me. So I'm one of those people that get these big welts. So when I started naturopathic college, one of the first things I learned was to use a homeopathic called Apis. So Apis is effective for mosquito bites, insect bites, bee stings, and ant bites. And what it does is it just decreases that inflammatory reaction. So if you're the type of person that gets those big welts, once you take Apis after getting mosquito bites, you'll notice that your bites won't be as itchy and as inflamed. So use Apis. It comes in different doses. We tend to use 30 to 200 CH. I have one in my pocket here. So they're just like little tiny pellets. You can tap them into the lid, and then you just pop it in your mouth, like that. So use Apis, take 2 pellets 3 times a day or more, and you just kind of take it when you have mosquito bites, when you have itching, and you can really, because it's a homeopathic and it's safe and effective, you can take it even more than 3 times a day, and that would be safe. Okay, Apis is safe for kids, so I give it to our girls when they get lots of mosquito bites or if they've gotten bug bites or a bee sting, and you'll also notice that it will reduce any pain from stings or bites. So that's what we would recommend, Apis. The other thing I would suggest is you can ice. So if you do have a bite that's quite swollen and quite itchy, put ice on it. Ice is so effective and it's so easy, and it's, we generally have access to ice most, anywhere we go. So those are my recommendations for trying to stay mosquito free, bite free, and I hope you enjoy camping, cottaging, and staying outdoors.